there's a senior living center, I do believe. Yeah, Bercy Ridge. Kind of fucked up name. Anyway, I don't know how I feel. Would I want to live in a senior center, senior community when I get older? Personally, probably not. I kind of don't like being crammed in there with other people. I mean, my attitude could change as I get older, so that's always a possibility. But as of right now, I'm not really keen on living in a community center. I think I'd rather just go to my grave being as independent as I can as a senile old curmudgeon who yells at people to get off my lawn, you know? I feel like that suits me more. Because once you get old, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can yell at people, and they'll just chalk it up to you being old. You can run people off the road. He's just old. I mean, old privilege is freaking awesome. Just do whatever you want. Why are they cutting that tree down? That tree wasn't in the way of anything. And it was a pine tree, so it's not like you gotta rake up the leaves. Swear to God, people get crazy. Probably an old person. Now, hear me out on that. I've noticed this with multiple senior citizens in my life. As people get older, they start hating trees. I don't know what it is, but as they get older, everyone I've known, once they reach around that 60, maybe 70 for the late bloomers, they just go on this war against trees. They just cannot stand them. They get them all cut down, chopped up, hauled away. Like I said, just this war on trees. I don't know what it is. I don't know what causes the change in them. Some sort of maybe brain chemistry issue. But as people get older, as they reach that 60, 70-year-old mark, they just can't stand trees. They just want them all cut down. Any tree on their yard just gets chopped up. Chop, 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 chop. I've seen it happen with my grandfather. Saw it happen with my grandmother. So there was like 2 wars on trees at my grandparents' house. Seen it happen with my neighbors. Because in my neighborhood, it's mostly senior citizens. What is going on here? Late turnsicle, great. Seen it happen with my neighbors, because in this community, it's mostly senior citizens, and as they pass away, that's when the younger generation started moving in. I need to get gas. I'm still getting used to the brakes, so I don't want to lock them up too hard. Rather go a little wide if I don't have to. But yeah. Oh, the fair. Forgot about it. Over there, if you guys see the Ferris wheel, that's the Maryland State Fairgrounds. Fair every year comes around. And people from all over Maryland flock to it and clog up traffic for the people who live here. I mean, traffic just goes to shit every year when the fair rolls around. And not only that, people from out of town will park in the neighborhood, taking people's parking spots in front of their own homes. So we got to set up like chairs and cones and stuff just to park in front of our own home. Because all these fairgoers will park in the neighborhood because they don't want to pay for parking out here. They don't want to pay the $5 or whatever it is, so they'll park in the neighborhood and walk a half mile, up to a mile to get to the fairgrounds. And then, I mean, it's a big issue. Like I said before, there's a lot of senior citizens that live in this neighborhood. And if their parking spot's taken, they got to park further away from their own homes. I mean, that's just not right, guys. So, if you're from Maryland and you're going to go to the fair, keep that in mind. Try not to take people's parking spots. Have a good time and all that at the fair, but be courteous. Don't be a dick.